Hello, Reviteers. This particular lecture feels like Christmas morning to me, the kind that you see in movies where the kids wake up and they get exactly what they want. We were really lucky and fortunate last year to be able to get a grant that allowed us to buy student licenses for everybody in our Revit class to have access to amazing custom Revit families, which includes kitchens, exterior and interior doors, and I think one other thing, windows. There we go. And I was really happy to find out that the gentleman that created these is actually a Utah native. So I have a link here to revitfamily.biz, or you can also check out his YouTube channel. But I like to start here because this gives you an idea of all of the families that you have available to you for your final project. And I think my internet just crashed. Yay. Oh, yay. It restored the pages. I'm not starting over. We're going to keep going, guys. I feel good about this one. So if you go to the cabinets, we purchased all the styles that are available, which are 3. So under cabinets, it says all styles. You can click on Craftsman, and it gives you some photos of what the Craftsman kitchen looks like. Now remember, this is just to give you an idea of what's available. You don't download from here. Here's the modern kitchen. And then last, we've got the traditional kitchen. And these, you aren't limited to these colors with any of them. These are just the profiles. I'll show you guys how to change the colors, but again, these are the profiles that you're looking at. And by profiles, I just mean what the details in the cabinet faces look like, okay? So profiles, but not color. The other things that you can take a look at are the different types of exterior doors, interior doors, as well as windows. And within each one of these, there will also be a traditional, a craftsman, and a modern. So for example, if I look at interior doors, these are all of the styles, but I can also narrow it down by craftsman, modern, and also traditional. Okay, and you can download anything that applies to your project. Now, the way that this will work, prior to downloading anything off of our Google Drive page, I need everybody to download this academic license PDF. I've linked it in the assignment right here. Please sign this waiver. And what I'm looking for is at the very last page, I just need your signature and the date. And go ahead and read through it if you'd like. But in a nutshell, we are just trying to ensure that you use these Revit families during your time at SLCC only. It's really just for educational use. Think of it as a free trial. And then when you go out into the field and you start practicing, if you are happy with these models, and I'm sure you will be, when it comes time, I'd love for you to purchase your own set to be able to work on your own projects. So we'll need this PDF before you start downloading anything. Now with that, I noticed that I think some of my links are broken. I don't know, I think when Google crashed, my links went away. But the next thing I wanted to show you is that the creator,
Hey guys, I'm going to take you on a real quick tour.
The creator of revitfamily.biz. So this is Brenton. He's the local. He actually has a few videos. So if you want more information and details on the Revit families, please come take a look and you can get a really hands-on view of how you can update all of the different kitchen models. And this is especially helpful when you get into your kitchen and bath class as well. So make sure to bookmark this, and I will make sure to put it back in our lecture. And in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and paste it right now, just so I don't forget. But this is here for you. So this assignment is really just an introduction to let you know that these exist. What I'm really looking for, the 10 points, is just that PDF waiver. And then I also have the Google Drive link. It was nearly impossible to try and get it into our files. In fact, I'll show you what that looks like. This is after 2 days of trying to download. But if you go to Revit Family Downloads, I got as far as the doors, and I got one Craftsman file, a few more modern files, but basically this didn't work. Don't worry about that. Our Google Drive link, if you go to it, we have Revit Families. I have all of the exterior doors in one folder, and you can decide which one you want to download. You might download a couple just to kind of see which works with your project. And then all of the cabinets are in millwork. So let's say you want modern. You'd click on that, Imperial. Those are the units that we work with. And then here are all of our different bases, double doors, double door drawers. And he has, in the main folder, if you look, he has examples of each one. So if you wanted to open up modern, this might help you know what the different names are. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I just realized these are pretty big files. But again, these are here for your convenience as you start working towards your midterm/final this semester. I think this is going to be an excellent resource for you. So I'm going to let this download for a minute. I'm going to pause and then come back. Nope, I'm not going to pause. Look at it. It's ready to go. Let me upgrade that model. But essentially, anything that you want to download outside of this preview is going to work just like this is an actual Revit file. But I'll show you before this lecture is wrapped up. While this is opening, let me hop over here. If you want to grab a door, for example, let me grab an interior. Actually, let's do an exterior door. If you wanted to grab a modern exterior door, I'm going to grab this exterior modern swing. Download. I'm not going to open it just yet. Let's see how Revit's doing. It might get mad at me. 70% there. But when I come back to that, you'll see that it comes in just like a regular Revit family that you will download online. And what I mean by that is when you open it, up at the top, you'll see an insert file and close. You would click on that. You'd select the file you want to put it into. Typically, you only have one open. So you'd put it right into that one. And then you place it into your model as long as you are on a floor plan. Like if you happen to be in a 3D view, it might not let you put it in. Typically, it only wants to put it in a floor plan view. Okay, 85% there. Again, I'm going to go ahead and pause and then I'll come back so you're not just waiting for a few minutes. And I'm back. That took like another 5 minutes, so I'm glad I put you guys on hold. But I think that this is a wonderful file to take a look at because it shows you all of the options that you have within the modern cabinets. So we've got all of these floaters here, for lack of a better term. Let me go, I'm going to sneak into the model. Yeah, so they've got just about everything in here. Let me go back to that sheet again. Come on, Naima, what happened? This is really embarrassing. You guys are probably yelling at your screen. Maybe not, I don't know. But these are great. It just shows all of the different elevations that you can get, the type catalog. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on, Naima. Kitchen? No. Let me see. Cabinet parts? Maybe that's what I was looking for. No. Here we go. Here's where I was. Okay, so here are the base cabinets. This is where it opened. So as you start looking in my Google Drive folder, for example, if you wanted the double doors in a drawer, when you go to Google Drive, let's get back to the millwork, modern. So it's a base. And we are looking for, I think, double doors with a drawer. Let me make sure that's the right one. Double doors and drawer. Yep, that should be it. Should we test it out? Double doors drawer. Let's go ahead and download this one. And this will also be a great test to pull it into another model. And I'm just gonna let you guys know it's a huge file, especially on my little laptop. Holy cow, it chugged and chugged until it could open it. It's got a lot of information in it, but wonderful information. Yay, there it is. So for this one, I'm gonna try to come all the way into first floor existing. So load into project and close. My CAD import file. And there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of place that right here. And then I'm gonna do a fun little trick I haven't done yet in this class. I'll go ahead and do it now. You don't have to remember this, but if you click on the little down arrow and click on camera, your first click is where you're standing in the room and holding a camera. Your second click is where that camera is pointing. And I want to see that base cabinet. And that's what it looks like in that space. Not very exciting, I know, but I get really excited about these things. And more importantly, I'm really excited to share them with you this semester, just because, again, we haven't had this before. And I think that this will be wonderful in a lot of your classes. So coming back to base cabinets, yep, you can, if it helps to look through all of these different types to know what you're pulling in, these are wonderful files to look through. And again, you can use his website as a resource as well. All right, I can't wait to see how you guys take advantage of these. And I guess on that note, I should say you don't have to use them, but I really think that you'll love using them once you get started. All right, thanks everyone.